Coming, Aphrodite is a 1920 short story by the American author Willa Cather, originally published in Smart Set magazine under the title Coming, Eden Bower. The narrative follows the fleeting yet intense connection between two rising young artists, Don Hedger, a painter, and Eden Bower, an actress. The story was later included in Cather's 1920 collection Youth and the Bright Medusa. The story opens with a sketch of Don Hedger's life. A young avant-garde painter, he lives in a modest rundown apartment in Washington Square, New York City. Orphaned and educated by priests, Hedger has always lived alone, save for his loyal Boston Bull Terrier, Caesar. Hedger's apartment shares a wall with a new neighbor, and he worries that her presence might disturb his art. Through the wall, he hears a woman's voice, and Caesar seems immediately hostile to her scent. During a walk in the square with Caesar, Hedger encounters his new neighbor for the first time. She is young and handsome, beautiful, in fact with a splendid figure and good action. That night from the rooftop, Hedger hears her singing Puccini. Her voice is professional and he begins to fear she will be noisy. Hedger later meets her at the bathroom threshold. He has just bathed Caesar. She carries her bath necessities and she complains about the dog's hair in the tub. Hedger is simultaneously irritated and impressed by her confidence and femininity. Letters left in the hall reveal her name, Eden Bower. While organizing his closet, Hedger discovers a knothole into Eden's room. Through it, he observes her practicing yoga nude. The sight strikes him as an artistic vision rather than an erotic one, a study in sunlight and physical perfection. Afterwards, he feels dissatisfaction with his own apartment and appearance. Hedger begins daily observations of Eden without a sense of wrongdoing. One day, he notices her with two male friends, experiences jealousy, and finally speaks to her. He learns she is bound for Paris and recounts his own studies in France under a painter he admires. Eden remarks that Caesar always seems ready to bite her. Hedger shows her his paintings, but she lacks the knowledge to critique them. They dine together. The narrative briefly shifts to Eden's perspective, providing her backstory. From Huntington, Illinois, she was a child marked by a sense of inevitable fame. While in New York, she awaits a millionaire bachelor from Chicago who intends to take her to Paris to study singing and eventually propose. The narrator notes that both Hedger and Eden sense the future, but not completely. Hedger's ambitions are private and artistic, while Eden views art as a stepping stone to worldly success. Friendship develops between Hedger and Eden. One Sunday, Hedger invites her on an outing to Long Island to watch his model, Molly Welch, ascend in a hot air balloon at a carnival. Eden agrees only if Caesar stays home, claiming he gets jealous when Hedger speaks to others. Despite Hedger's reluctance, Caesar remains behind. Eden enjoys the balloon ride and assists Molly afterward, climbing into the balloon herself. Initially angry, Hedger forgives her and the pair share a sudden closeness. They dine and Eden inquires about a new painting in his studio. Hedger explains it is inspired by an Aztec tale, The 40 Lovers of the Queen. At her insistence, he recounts it, though he feels it is not suited for a girl. The story about an Aztec queen executed for her lover's murders offends Eden. They part that night on cool terms. Unable to sleep, Eden ascends to the rooftop, steps on Caesar, and is bitten. Hedger punishes the dog, then confesses to spying through the knothole. They kiss passionately afterward. Later, sitting in Eden's music room, they discover a connecting door between their apartments. The narrative shifts to Caesar's perspective, whose world is shattered by change. Eden arranges for Hedger to meet the famous painter Burton Ives. She expects him to be pleased, but he is offended, regarding Ives as a hack. Eden's misunderstanding of his artistic aspirations, which he had confided only to her, wounds him. Hedger flees to a friend's house on Long Island. Upon returning 5 days later, Eden has left for Paris, escorted by the Chicago gentleman, and Hedger discovers a letter from her in her dressing gown, along with the knothole sealed. The story concludes with the title phrase, Coming, Aphrodite, in lights, signaling Eden Bower's return to New York as a successful artist. Passing Washington Square, she inquires about Hedger's success from a dealer who praises him as a respected original. As she drives away, her face appears tired and the narrator observes that a big career takes its toll even with the best of luck. Coming, Aphrodite examines artistic ambition and the allure of attraction between individuals who do not fully understand one another. While Cather is best remembered for her novels, particularly Death Comes for the Archbishop, her short stories, including this one, solidify her reputation as one of 20th century America's preeminent writers. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.